Finally, welcome to the USF Dynasty here on College Football 26. I know it's been quite some time since I released episode 1 of this Dynasty, but we are finally set to get it rolling and underway as we will talk about the quarterback Byrum Brown to begin this video. This senior, former 2-star, has extremely lethal speed. He's got a strong arm and pretty decent accuracy to go along with it. He is a weapon for sure. The number one running back is Cartavius Norton, but do expect to see freshman Alvin Isaac as well, or sophomore, I should say. He's got impact development, but unfortunately does have a deal breaker that is going to be hard to satisfy by the end of season 1. At receiver, somebody to keep an eye on is junior Jaquan Smith with his 93 speed. I envision him being a gadget player for us. You could even see him in the backfield potentially at times. He's one of the fastest players on this team, and he's got excellent skill caps. No deal breaker for Smith, so I do anticipate that he'll be able to stick around for a while. On the defensive side of the ball, you have pass rusher Rico Watson III, somebody who I expect to have a really solid senior season and be an impact player for this defense. He can get after the passer with finesse and even power. Jalen Schuler is the highest overall player on this defense, an 85 overall, and he is really solid. Not so great in coverage, but as far as run stopping ability, he is able to tackle and get to the ball better than anybody on this roster. In the secondary, you have corner Deshaun Rucker, who we talked about in episode 1, and he's somebody that I'm definitely excited about. He's very well-rounded. He can beat you in zone coverage and man coverage. He's able to press, and he can even tackle a little bit as well. Overall, I think this is a really solid team that should compete for an American Athletic Conference championship here in season number 1. Afterwards, it's going to be pretty difficult because we're losing a lot of players. We have a lot of seniors, and we know how the transfer portal is in this game. A lot of players are going to decide to transfer by the end of season 1. Our opponent today is Boise State, a playoff team from a season ago, and Maddox Matson is back at quarterback, the 86 overall quarterback with excellent accuracy. Not so much of a strong arm, but he can also get out of the pocket and play well at the same time. The running back is Malik Sherrod, the transfer from Fresno State. He's the Ashton Jeanty replacement. If he can produce about half of what Jeanty was able to do a season ago, they're going to have a pretty solid running back. That tells you how good Ashton Jeanty was. On the defensive side of the ball, they have 91 overall, Jaden Virgin Morgan. And this guy is incredible. 95 power moves, 87 finesse moves. This guy is really good. He's really dangerous, and he's somebody to keep an eye on in this defense today. The overall matchup is going to be even between Boise State and USF. 79 overall across the board for both teams as we are set to do battle in week 1 of the 2025 college football season. If you guys are excited about the USF Dynasty, let me know. I want to try and do things differently with this Dynasty as opposed to the Utah State Dynasty. You'll notice that throughout the videos. I'd like to do live streams, and I'd just like to find a way to make the content as great as I can. Keyshawn Singleton is the guy they'll highlight here, the freshman wide receiver, as USF will have the football first here at the 19-yard line. And that is going to be Smith in motion, and they're going to pitch it to Jaquan Smith, and he picks up a couple of yards on the first play of the season for USF. We'll later bring up a 2nd and 7. That's Cartavius Norton with his first carry. He picks up a yard. An early 3rd down upcoming for USF. Norton in motion. Brown will throw the deep ball. Singleton's down there, and he comes down with it, but it loses. It falls out of his hands at the last second. Trying to find my words. It's been a while since I've done a commentary, if you couldn't tell. Tight end Matt Lauder is the impact player on offense for Boise State, although Malik Sherrod and Maddox Matson are pretty good themselves. They'll begin with a bubble screen to the outside, and it's a 1st down for Boise State. That's Deshaun Rucker on the tackle, number 22, one of the impact players in the secondary. Here's Sherrod on his first carry, and he picks up a couple of yards. There's Rucker again on the tackle. We're going to have to learn the faces and the names of the USF Bulls out here today, as Rucker's unable to bring down Lauder, but Schuler will clean it up. A penalty flag down, and Boise State will get called for a holding, and that'll back him up 2nd and 15. USF showing blitz. Here's the give to Sherrod, and he's taken down by linebacker Mac Harris. He's also an impact player out there for the Bulls defense. 3rd and 17. Madsen's loading one up. He's throwing it deep, and it is broken up by Stokes. 4th down upcoming, and Boise State will punt it away to USF. Here is a read option now. Byron Brown trying to break the tackle, and he's taken down for a loss. That's Malachi Williams on the TFL. We later bring up a 3rd and 7. Brown gets out of the pocket. What's he doing? Brown, get rid of it. And it's nearly intercepted. It would have been a pick 6. What a weird play there for the Bulls offense. 4th down and 7. Here's the punt as Boise State will return this one across midfield as they are set up an excellent field position. 1st down for the Broncos. Quick throw to the outside, and it's a 1st down for Boise State. Maddox Matson with the completion. The 37 now. Here's Matson on the read option. He's got plenty of space. Can Rucker chase him down? Yes, he can, inside the 10-yard line. A gain of 30 for Matson. 1st and goal. Pass incomplete. They had a touchdown if Matson can hook up there. He begins the day 2 for 4. There's Lauder in motion now. Sherrod the running back. They fake it to him. Here comes pressure. Matson steps up, and he's taken down at the 1-yard line. 4th and goal upcoming for Boise State. As it is a chip shot field goal, and it is no good. Boise State comes away empty-handed after the strong possession, and that has got to hurt right there if you're a Bronco. Here's Byron Brown on the carry now. He's got space to the outside. Byron Brown using his speed, and he picks up the 1st down. 2nd carry of the game for Brown. That one was 16 yards. This 1st carry was a loss of a yard. 1st and 10 as Brown's going to get out of the pocket now, and he's going to pick up 8 more. And I think that's the focal point of this offense is getting Byron Brown the football. As here's Cortavius Norton up the middle, and it's a huge gain up to the 27-yard line. This is going to be a team that tries to run the ball as well as they can. Passing will not be a strong suit for USF in this offense, but Jaden Alexis will reel this one in and pick up a 1st down, the 3rd one of this possession for the Bulls offense. Here's Brown up the middle. Byron Brown picks up 9 yards. Using his legs extremely well in this 1st possession. And here is Alvin Isaac, the sophomore running back, and he has enough for a 1st down. Looked like he was going to be short there for a second. 1st and goal now. Here comes pressure. Brown gets out of there, and he goes down. Sacked by Malachi Williams back at the 20-yard line. Man in motion here. Here is Brown setting up the screen to Norton. Cortavius Norton takes this one. Jukes inside the 10, and Norton picks up 13 yards. And now it's a 3rd and goal from the 7. As we begin the 2nd quarter, that is Weston Wolf in motion. Brown gets the outside. He pitches it to Wolf, and the tight end Weston Wolf will score. The 1st touchdown of the Dynasty for USF. It's Weston Wolf, the backup tight end. Of all people to find the end zone, I did not predict it to be Weston Wolf to begin the series. I expected maybe Cortavius Norton, maybe Byron Brown. He is one of the best players on this offense. Instead, it's the backup tight end, and USF has a 7-0 lead. Boise State takes possession, 2nd and 7 from the 28-yard line. Here's Malik Sherrod to the outside, and he is juking his way for a solid pickup of 6. Taken down on the outside by Rico Watson. Good job to kind of track him down there. As Schuller's going to get in the backfield for the TFL. 5 carries for Sherrod, only 7 yards. And that was pretty easy right there for Schuller. He really didn't have to do a whole lot. He didn't have to beat a blocker or anything, just miscommunication, and Boise State will have to punt this one away, and that is Jaquan Smith fielding this one at the 27-yard line. Tries the juke, and he'll take it up to the 32, so a return of 5 for Jaquan Smith. 4 wide receivers out there now. Norton up the middle, and he's got a gain of 5. 3rd down and 4 now. Quick throw, and it's caught by Mudia. And that is going to move the chains for USF. 2nd down and 9 now. Boise showing pressure, and it's Keyshawn Singleton for the 1st down. He is somebody to be excited about, although he has a deal breaker that will be hard to satisfy. As Byron Brown loses the football, and USF was able to fall on it. Amarion McCoy almost had a chance at taking that one away. 2nd and 12, Brown throws it to the outside. This is Wyatt Sullivan. That is the number 1 tight end for the USF offense. There's Jaden Alexis in motion now here, and that's going to be a penalty as USF was unable to get the play off. That'll back him up 5 yards and make this third down a little bit harder. Here is Brown on 3rd and 11. He's breaking tackles, and Byron Brown picks up 9 yards. And on 4th and 2, it's a 53-yard field goal. We're going for it. USF's going for it, and Brown's got the first down up to the 26-yard line. Byron Brown doing it all with his legs here so far in the first half. Pump fake, and he's going down. Jaden Virgin Morgan gets in the backfield there for the sack. 2nd and 16. Now read option. Ball is free. Norton recovers it, and he's taken down at the 48-yard line. That was actually Sam Franklin, the backup running back, who fell in that, not Cartavius Norton. 3rd and 31. Brown's just trying to get what he can, and that's only going to be 9 yards and a punt upcoming for USF. Or is it? Nico Gramatica. The deep kick is good. What a kick by Gramatica. You thought we were going to punt there. No way. 10-0 USF leads. Field goal kicking may be the difference so far in this game. As Maddox Matson scrambles for a pickup of 5, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Here is the read option. It's caught by Lauder to the outside, and he's got a first down, his 2nd catch of the game. 2-minute timeout now for Boise State. 4-man rush, throws underneath, and this one caught close to the sticks. As the clock will continue to move, Boise State does have all 3 timeouts, so plenty of time to work with. 4-man rush as this one's thrown across the middle, and Boise State's got it across midfield. Maddox Matson to the receiver. 1st and 10, Lauder underneath. Nice little juke move by the tight end. A pickup of 8. Matt Lauder with 3 first-half receptions. Kind of expected more targets his way, but Boise State really hasn't controlled the football for all that much in this game. First down at the 26-yard line. Here is the give to Sherrod, and he's taken down for a loss. I don't understand running the football in this situation. 3rd and 9 with 14 seconds left. Pressure in his face, and the pass falls incomplete. Here is a long field goal for Boise State, and it is good. 10-3 the score. And USF's done a really good job at controlling this game so far. It's been a couple of mistakes in the first half. Otherwise, you're talking about more points potentially. Fumbling the ball, taking sacks. You can't do all that if you're USF. You got to get yourself into good field position and continue to stay where you're at. You can't get too risky and risk making plays that turn out to be negative plays. But when it's all said and done with a 10-3 lead at half, you got to be pleased if you're USF. Boise State has proven that it's going to be tough to run the football after moving on from Ashton Genty. They begin with it, though, and they'll see if they can get Malik Sherrod moving here early. Play fake to begin the half. Matson steps up, and Maddox Matson's going to do it with his legs. Picks up 15 yards, and he's got 52 yards rushing in this game. Pressure for USF, thrown across the middle, and it's incomplete. 3rd and 10 upcoming for Boise State. 5-man rush for USF. Matson throws this one deep. Broken up by Jalen Stokes, the 2nd breakup of the game for the free safety. 10-3 the score still as Byron Brown with a nice little juke move picks up 4 yards up to the 26-yard line. 13 carries, 39 yards, but you would take away the sacks and the fumble that Sam Franklin had earlier, and Boise State's got the football. Another play in which the ball has ended up on the ground. The 3rd time USF has lost control of the football, and now Boise State is set up in excellent field position at the 25-yard line of USF. They begin with a run to Sherrod. He's got space to the outside. Picks up 9 yards. 2nd down and 1 now. Boise State trying to tie this game up. Here's the bubble screen as Rucker will take him down, his 5th tackle of the game. But it's a 1st and goal upcoming for the Broncos. Here's Sherrod up the middle, and he'll pick up a couple of yards. We saw USF force Boise State to kick a field goal earlier in the game down here inside the 10-yard line, and the Broncos are in. But wait a minute. There is a penalty flag down. It's a holding on Boise State. Would later bring up a 3rd and goal at the 6-yard line. Here is Matson stepping up. Matson taken down shy of the goal line. Mac Harris on the tackle, and here comes a short field goal, and it's no good again. Boise State with 2 missed field goals that are under 20 yards. You've got to be kidding me. Midway through the third quarter, it's Sam Franklin in the game now, and he'll pick up 5 yards. Haven't really seen a lot of Cartavius Norton recently. They do give it to him here on second down, and he's going to have a first down, breaking some tackles and picks up 10 yards. Nice run by Norton. At the 35-yard line now, Norton stays in the game. Play fake now. Brown taken down. It's a sack for Virgin Morgan. The 3rd sack of the day for Boise State. 2nd and 16 now. Quick throw, caught by Keyshawn Singleton. It's a first down for USF. 6 for 8 passing is Byron Brown. I told you we're not going to really throw the ball a whole lot. And there's Cartavius Norton up the middle for a first down. 8 carries, 62 yards for Norton. Here is Byron Brown breaking a tackle, and he picks up 9 yards. Like I said, if it wasn't for the sacks and the fumbles, I think Brown would probably be close to 100 yards in this game. As here is Jaquan Smith picking up 9 yards. The gadget player getting involved in the game plan now. Quick throw to the outside. It's Mudia Rubin, who will pick up a first down to the 15-yard line. 3 tight ends in the game now. 2nd and 10. It's Weston Wolf again for the touchdown. The backup tight end now with a rushing touchdown and a receiving touchdown. He's been a crucial piece to this offense so far here in week 1. Boise State maybe not prepared for him. He's found his way wide open twice, one in the option game and one in the receiving game. Weston Wolf with 2 touchdowns, and USF leads this game 17-3. Third quarter winding now, 17-3 the score, as Matson will throw this underneath, picks up 5 yards, and he just now crosses 100 yards passing on the day. We enter the fourth quarter. It's a 2-possession game. Matson throws, and it's caught for a first down. A huge first down for Boise State. Matson 13 for 18 passing on the day. 2nd and 7, 3-man rush here, as Matson will pick up 5 yards with his legs. Done a really good job scrambling in this game. 3rd and 2, Matson, read option. He's got space to the outside. Maddox Matson inside the 20-yard line. 82 yards rushing for the quarterback, Matson. Here's Sherrod up the middle now, and he's going to pick up 4 yards. He's not really had the greatest day so far as they go empty here on 2nd down. Matson stepping up, throws. It's caught by Lauder inside the 5-yard line. Jalen Schuler saving a touchdown. 1st and goal, 8.5 to go here as Matson throws. Lauder inside the 5, and he scores. Boise State's first touchdown of the game comes with about 8 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. What in the world is Lauder doing? He's backing that thing up on the referee. You've got to be kidding me. That's disgusting. As USF will go empty here on 1st and 10. Byron Brown stepping up in the pocket, trying to scramble. He picks up a couple of yards. And that's going to be a penalty on the Bulls. That is Schrader, as that's going to back him up. 2nd and 20 now. Here comes pressure. Throw to the outside. It's caught by Keyshawn Singleton. A gain of 8, but still 3rd and long upcoming for the Bulls offense. 3 receivers to the left. 4-man rush. Here is Brown stepping up in the pocket. Byron Brown's got speed, but he's going to be well shy of the first down marker. And USF will have to punt it away. 6 minutes to go. Boise State with an opportunity to try and tie this game up. Malik Sherrod bouncing off of tackles, loses the football. Selescar picks it up, and he's going to have it to the 38-yard line. Malik Sherrod, the high overall running back, just lost the football. He was fighting for extra yardage. I think he probably could have just given up there. Isaiah Guy, the corner, is able to punch that one out when Sherrod is fighting for extra yards. And now with 6 minutes to go, USF has a chance to try and end this game without allowing Boise State to even touch the ball again. Byron Brown has kind of taken a beating in today's game, as here is Mudia Rubin, and he'll pick up 3 yards. 3rd and 6 upcoming for USF. Here is the give up the middle. Cartavius Norton picks up 2 yards. And 4th and 4 upcoming. USF's going to send out the kicker, Grammatica, as it is blocked. Boise State with a huge block, and they're going to have an opportunity still. I think that if it's not blocked, Grammatica does make that, and he makes it a 20-10 game. Instead, the Broncos get the biggest play of the game up to this point. They still have life. 2nd and 7, dumped off to Sherrod. He picks up 3 yards. 3rd and 4 upcoming. Here is pressure, and that one is going to fall incomplete. 4th down upcoming, and Boise State is going to punt. I don't really like that decision there. 2nd and 10. Brown throws, and it's caught by Keyshawn Singleton. Timeout, Boise State. 3rd down upcoming. Huge moment in the game here. 3rd and 4. Brown gives this one to Norton. He's not going to get it. And USF's going to punt this one back to Boise State. No block this time as USF will boot this one away. It's fielded at the 25-yard line. Take it up the middle. Nice little return here. Boise State is going to be set up at the 39-yard line. A chance that, maybe he could take that all the way back there. 2-minute timeout. 2nd and 10. Throw to the outside, and it's caught for a gain of 3. 3rd down and 7 upcoming for Boise State. Here is Madsen. Pressure. Throws this one deep. And it is caught at the 10-yard line. Penalty flag down, though. And this is going to be coming back. Isaiah Guy catches a break. He was burnt, unable to make the play. And now 3rd and 17. Madsen, he's going right back to him. And this one is broken up by Jalen Stokes. What a game he's played at safety today. 4th down and 17. Here is the game. Madsen in the pocket, drifting, ball free, and that is going to end it. Michael Williams II is able to finally beat Malik Sherrod, and he gets in there, strips Madsen, and that will do it. 3rd down and 11. Here's Alvin Isaac up the middle. 1st down officially ends this game, and USF will begin the season 1-0. But the schedule does not get any easier from here. It's a tough start to the schedule, but you can only win the game that is right in front of you that you're playing right now, and that's what USF did, a 17-10 victory. Weston Wolf touched the football twice in today's game, and he scored 2 touchdowns, 1 through the air and 1 on the ground. Not really what I expected when I played this game out. One thing I will say is, admittedly, I played this game right here about a month ago. I've been on vacation. It took me a while. I edited the video. I'm doing the audio now. Today is August 20th. So I played this game about a month ago from the date that I'm recording this audio. I know it's been a long time. I'm still trying to figure out how I'm going to get this Dynasty to work, how I'm going to get it to operate, however you want to phrase it. It's going to be difficult. It's not going to be as easy as it was for me to do the Utah State Dynasty. I have more work obligations now. I have a lot of real life things that are happening to me, and my Michigan content on the channel has also kind of taken off. This is just kind of a for fun type of thing at this point right here. We'll continue to make the content. I'm excited to continue making the USF Dynasty. I have another video that I need to record audio on right after this. I do have a episode in which we play Miami and Florida in the same episode. Like I said, I hope you guys are going to enjoy this Dynasty. I don't know how I'm going to really do it as of now. It's going to take some planning. Does this turn into a live stream Dynasty? I don't know. I really haven't made my mind up so far on how we're going to get this to work. But I did have a lot of fun playing the first game. Like I said, I played it a month ago. So at the time of recording this episode, it's pretty much like I'm playing on the base game. A lot of things have changed from then. New sliders have come out. And I have started recording more games for more episodes. So just kind of keep you guys in the loop there. As we know, the transfer portal is really going to hit us hard in this Dynasty, and Championship Contender is one that we do have control over. So if we're able to be a competitive team and be a ranked team, potentially go out and win the American Athletic Conference, we could potentially not have to worry about losing guys that have a Championship Contender deal breaker. As far as the quarterbacks go, James Strange and Darren Roth are the two that we're going after. James Strange is somebody that I am excited about if we're unable to bring in Darren Roth. And then looking at left guard Evan Sheeks here, we are going to pitch him a little bit better, along with Elton Higbee, trying to figure out what we can do to kind of make his visit a little bit better here. Like I said, I recorded this a month ago, so I'm trying to refresh my memory on the things that we're seeing here. But here is a look at the recruiting so far. As I record episodes and record audio a lot, with the gap not being a whole month, I'll be able to kind of keep you guys up to date on the recruiting as much as possible. Florida is the next opponent. We'll also play Miami in the next episode. It's not going to be easy games, but I think that we have a roster that is actually probably going to be able to keep up with both of these teams pretty well. The speed is not something that really scares me all that much with Florida and Miami. They have great quarterback play and DJ Lagway and Carson Beck, so it's just something to keep in mind. They are ranked 9th in the nation. We could go on the road and upset the Gators. Like I said, if you guys are enjoying this Dynasty or looking forward to more content, or you just have advice to give me, just let me know. It's going to be hard because I really don't have the time that I had when I was recording Utah State Dynasty. I really don't. It's going to be a lot harder for me to fit it in. So I'd like to do maybe multi-game episodes, and I can show you guys like 6 to 8 minutes of each game, or however you guys really want to see it. Could be a live stream Dynasty, but if that's the case, we're probably going live like once every 2 weeks. Just let me know, and we'll continue from there. And let me know if you guys would like a play the moment style Dynasty. You know, I'd like to play every down. That's something that I've always liked to do, but just let me know, and I will kind of figure out how we're going to get this Dynasty rolling. If you guys enjoyed it, leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. See ya.